What's good, people? I wanted to talk to you about a topic that I've been thinking about for a minute, but nothing really inspired me to make this video until I saw a post from a YouTuber named, I think his name is Verdanis. And I guess people, stupid people, are kind of trolling him. And so he made this post saying, look, if you have any stupid comments about what I look like, I guess people are trolling him, saying that apparently you have to be super good looking to make fragrance content. He's gonna block the people. I really don't blame him because that kind of view, that kind of line of thinking, comes from like this TikTok generation. This I only care about compliments. I only care if it lasts 12 hours, and you really don't want those kind of people on your channel to begin with. If you're Verdanis, I assume. I know I don't want them here. I have a small channel because really this channel and its content are made to repel more people than attract. I'll trade those 9 Dior Sauvage fanboys for just one guy who knows what the hell Karashi blend is. But basically, here's my take on it. I think if you believe that fragrance has, anything to do with having 6-pack abs or being super good looking, uh, you're an idiot. Fragrance is a big part of like hygiene. So what's next? Like, if you're not good looking, you shouldn't shower. If you're not good looking, you shouldn't have clean laundry on. Let's keep it real. Most of these guys making fragrance content uh, are not good looking. And I wouldn't give a crap if they were. I only care about certain things. If they know what they're talking about, if their opinions are genuine or if they're shills, if they have genuine reasons for being on this platform and they're not just here because they're too lazy to get real jobs, really that's the only thing I care about. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. And the unfortunate thing about having such an easily accessible platform to make content, you're going to get a lot of stupid people on here making it. People that lack a lot of self esteem, they lack a lot of self awareness. I literally saw a fat ass make a top 10 gym fragrances. And can you make that kind of content when you look like you've never been to a gym in your damn life? He literally had a tank top on. Like, what gym is this guy going to? Is he going to Curves? Do they still have Curves? The tank top. The tank top. So there is like kind of an exception to that rule, and I'm going to get to the exception, and it's going to look a little misogynistic, but it's the truth. If you're going to be making panty dropper videos, if you're going to be telling me the fragrances to wear that women love, and you're a man, you better look like Jeremy Fragrance. But don't worry, I don't watch that kind of crap anyways. But Jeremy Fragrance, in his prime, was a young, good looking guy who dressed really well, who surrounded himself around, some good looking women. And I think the whole idea of panty droppers is stupid, but at the very least, Jeremy Fragrance could give me that suspension of disbelief. And some of these guys, I mean, you could throw on whatever kind of suit that you want. You're still a middle-aged hound dog looking bastard who hasn't been chasing women in like 15 years. And I don't know the kind of morons who believe that you're going to, give them the magical potion to get women. And I also don't believe like some 20-year-old kid in his basement who can't even afford the bottle he's talking about is going to tell me about all the, poontang he's slaying out there in the streets. But this is where the misogyny comes in. Certain women on this platform make kind of sexy, sexual content. Put your balls in position. Which to me is trash content, but You are what your record says you are. So if you got 100, 200, 400,000 subscribers, it's good for somebody, probably incels. But the reason you won't see me make such a huge fuss about it is because the women, the women making this kind of stuff are attractive. They can kind of get away with that. Some of the women doing it, I mean, come on. You can't tell me about, oh, I wore this fragrance and I'm making women freaky and folding them in half when you look like a young Filipino boy. You can't be a woman and talk to me about sexy when you look like the Geico caveman. So I guess to summarize this whole video is you don't have to be a super attractive person to make the content that I would watch. You only have to be attractive to appeal to like the lowest of the low. If you're extremely desperate for attention and for views and want a large subscriber base of basically stupid people, and if you want to make content to like teenagers and incels and just basically people that I don't want anywhere near my channel, then get a suit and spin around. Go hire some women to be on your channel that wouldn't give you the time of day unless you were paying them. Is Craigslist still a thing? The name? And again, it's really just a suspension of disbelief. Because if you want to make a panty dropper list that I believe this fragrance is so magical that it could get just women to flock to you, I want to see it from old hound dog in a suit. I don't even want to see it from that good-looking son of an onion, Jeremy Fragrance. I want my panty dropper videos from J.J. Coburn. Because if that fruity, feminine, fat bastard can pull chicks with a fragrance, I'm buying it by the gallon. I'm not actually. I have self-esteem. But you get my point, right? So to wrap this up, if you're in somebody's comment section of a fragrance video giving a crap about what they look like, then you and the rest of the community kind of deserve the community that you get, which right now is trash.